Hi guys, welcome to the next video. So for today, I've actually, just for the sake of time, I've applied my foundation, which was the NARS Radiant Foundation. I've then popped on, before that I popped on my primer, which I'm looking for here, which was the Charlotte Tilbury Primer Wonder Glow. And then I popped on my Flawless filter just to give it a little bit of an extra kind of shine, because today I've got my shields on and I wanted to go ahead and try Saturn. So the last time we tried, the previous video, we tried Peach from Beauty Glazed, and today we're trying Saturn. So this is what the colors look like. So it's got that deeper maroon, if you can see there, much deeper. So I'm still not sure what I'm going to go for today, but we're ready to do it. We're ready to go. And I want to do my brows first, which is the MAC in medium brown. I've had this for a while. And it's just a twist so you don't waste anything. And I'm just going to start in the inner corners. I've brushed them out already. I wanted to save some time. I got my shake here with me as well, guys, because I've done a lot this morning. I had a nice breakfast this morning, cereal and things like that, which was a bit heavy because I did have some fruit. And today I'm just having my Juice Plus vanilla smoothie, and I just popped in some frozen fruits just for a little bit of a change. So if there's anything you want to know in terms of Juice Plus, just let me know. But let's get on to the Beauty Glaze. So absolutely just let me know anything about the shakes or anything. But let's get on, because I just love these, guys. So Berry Blitz is coming. It's the reds, really deep reds and kind of maroons and pinks. So I'm looking forward to that. So let's just finish the other eye. I love this because it doesn't take long to get that kind of effect. I like the MAC products. I like MAC brow pencils. And I brushed them already into place. I wanted to put my shields on today because I just wanted the look to be on point, on fleek, as they say. Okay, and then for concealer, I used my vegan-friendly Kind to Skin, and this is the Rimmel London concealer in Fair, Fair 10 actually. Okay, so let's get going. I'm so happy. So we're going to do obviously our crease color first, just in between. And I wanted to give a shout out. Okay, I've been looking at this lady on Facebook. She's Makeup by Mabel, Auntie Mabel, and she's just, I love her. I've been watching her for about 2 weeks now. I just stumbled upon Yolanda Makeup, and I think she does her own makeup, but she's also part of Yolanda Makeup. I think she's part of their team, but she's so funny and just feels like you're talking to someone you know. She's from America. I'm not quite sure what state she's from, but it's just so funny, and she goes through everything, but she's funny in a kind of relatable way. And she does makeup and lots of different colors. My lighting is always kind of tricky here. Let's try that again, because I have two lights on today. There we go. And I want the different, if it doesn't work, I've got one coming up here, and it may, there we go, that's better. Okay, so yes, so this is it. So I might try my in-between crease color. So I'm going to use my Novepscu 010. This is what it looks like, and I like to use that as a transition color. So for the transition, I'm thinking, and they're not named, you get 9 altogether. So for the transition, let's swap the transition color, and this is going to be that. It's so, actually, it's quite deep, isn't it? Have a look there. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. So that's really good color payoff. So maybe instead of that, I might go in with this one here, and I think that's something similar I did yesterday, just to start off. I think I did this. Let's this here, and that's what that looks like. And let's swatch that aside. Little bit of a warmer tone to that, so we might go for that one. So I'm going to start that. Just start to kind of dab it here. And we're going to put that on. I'm really loving these colors, guys. Beauty Glazed are an amazing, I got their exotic palette, if you remember a couple of months ago, and I did a look on that, which I will link below. But yes, they're just a really nice affordable palettes, and the color payoff is great. So what we're going to do first, because it's just reminded me, is to put my primer on, which is the e.l.f. Putty Primer, which is amazing. So let's use this finger here because we've already got our swatches on there. And let's just what it looks like there. So we're just going to start from the inside, bring it all the way up like that. It's skin color, so it's not that white color you expect with a primer. So it still is coming on, but I know when you look at it, it doesn't look like there's anything there, but there definitely is. Let's go to the other side. Okay, really just getting all the way across, and then just a little bit more. Okay, making sure they're in place. So that's that. Let's put that on. So e.l.f. Putty Primer, I got that direct from the e.l.f. website. So let's go in. We have this on our brush already, so let's just start here. And I'm just bringing that in. Not bringing it too far up. So what has everybody been doing? Are you on the Easter holidays already? Some of the Easter holidays only had a week. We have 2 weeks at after school, which is good. But obviously with support work, I'm still there. So I've kind of brought it in halfway, and I'm going to bring it in a little bit more. The lighting on this side looks like there isn't the same amount as this side, but there is, I can tell you. And look how strong those colors are. And we're just going to bring it in a little bit here. So what I'm doing is I'm using what's remaining on the brush. I'm not going in again. And if I need to go in again, I will, but a lot of the time you don't need to go in. Starting to bring it up a little bit higher now. So now what we're going to do is get my blending brush, and I'm going to start to blend this out. And this is my Menage 5116, available on Amazon. I linked directly in the previous video. I linked directly to Beauty Glazed. They're the eyeshadows, and I'm just doing like windshield wiper motions. We're not forgetting the top either, just doing that, making the harsh line disappear. And just branching out of your comfort zone and not being afraid to kind of go for these different colors, because when clients ask in freelance makeup artistry, I do it. So I do all these blues and greens and amazing colors, but actually myself, I've never kind of gotten out of my comfort zone. So smoky eyes, that kind of thing. But you know, do what you want. Life is for living. Life is for living, you guys. And I know this sounds crazy, but all of this has started, and I don't mean to be going on about it because I'm not that type of person, since I've joined Juice Plus. And I know that just sounds crazy, but books have been recommended to me. It's not just this time, it's not just a lifestyle. I think it's the group of women that I'm now set with. So that's not to say the women before, or the lady I was with before, who was my upline, was any different. But I think the group of women I'm with now, they have a different way of life. So they're in the Juice Plus kind of community and they help others, but it is genuine lifestyle change. And you know, we're looking at books, we're looking at how best to better ourselves. It's just a different kind of world. So I think that's why I'm sticking with it this time, because it's not about how many people you have on board, it's how many people you're helping, reach their potential. And that's where I'm at. That's what I want to do for others. And I'm growing as a person. I can certainly tell you I am growing in my outlook in life. It's just something that I'm so happy and nothing happens instantaneously, and that's the thing. Everybody wants a change in their life, and oh my god, I want this, so tomorrow it should happen, or next week it should happen. But no, you grow with it. You know, it's been such a learning curve and a growth for me, really, a change of life, a change of lifestyle. So now, as you can see, I'm actually starting to dab that and bring it in a bit closer, and I'm going to do the same here. And I'm only using what's remaining on my eyes. I'm not going back in. So I'm loving that color. Now the berries, there's blues, there's greens as well. So the link I'll put is for this one. But then if you go on to the Beauty Glazed, or you look below, it'll say buy all 4. You don't have to, but it will show you the other 4. So you can kind of make your decision if you don't want this one. Okay, I'm very happy with that. The color again, guys, it's just so nice, so nice. And I think this palette would suit different eye colors as well, because I'm often wondering, you know, and when I get asked a lot, what colors, you know, suit my eye color. And I think if you just go with the colors you like, build up to what you want, take chances. It might, you know, take chances, you know, get an eyeshadow color you wouldn't have gotten before, you know, and just, you know, step out of your comfort zone, because I think it's a myth that, you know, certain eyeshadow colors don't suit others, because I think they do. I think it's just a matter of how you think about it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my lid color. So what will we do for the lid? In the mirror, or in the camera, it's looking like this is a bit higher than this, but it's not when I look in. So it may be just how I'm facing the camera, but in the photos, it should be fine. Okay. All right. So let's just, before anything else, just do a clean brush kind of buffing. So clean brush, Nevepscu again, clean brush completely, and all we're going to do is just a clean blend, and it just gives it that extra kind of bringing it right down a little bit, right down. Giving out the less harsh, but also you're kind of warming it up on the skin. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. Now for the lid. So yes, absolutely, that's where I'm looking at now. So for, you know, my lid, I might, let's just swatch the pink here. We've got that kind of burnt orange going on. I'm thinking there is glitters, so you do have your glitters as well, here, here, and here. So I'm wondering, I'm going to go in with the pink. We're going to do pink. Okay. And this is more going to be a placement brush. So let's have a look there. Okay, so we're going to take that pink on the brush. And I'm placing. So what I'm noticing straight away is that it was very light pink in the pan, but when it comes off, it's a little bit warmer. I'm not going to go all the way. And we're going to take that again and go on the other side, because there is a little bit more that's needed. Sometimes I will use what's remaining on the brush, but I think this one. Okay, in the mirror it's definitely showing. I'm hoping it's showing on camera. I'm being really careful how far I bring it in as well. So I can see the distinct colour change, but I'm actually pleased, because the pink actually scared me a little. I was like, what's this doing in the pan? I don't understand. But actually when you place it, it warms up a bit and blends in with the other colours. So I see where they were going with that. for sure. Okay, so for the inner corners, it is a shame they don't have like a really glittery kind of a lighter glitter, but I do want to use what's in the pan to show you guys, because I do feel these glitters in a way don't make sense with the pink, but I mean, you can disagree if you want to. I am going to use maybe, and because this is the lighter, I'm wondering if I should bring it right in. I could bring it right in and then deepen it up, and this could be my outer V colour. Okay, so let's bring it right in. Okay, so we've brought that, and we're going to use that deeper red as the outer V colour. Okay, that's actually really nice. Okay, and I think that's just the amount of strength that I want. So now it's the outer V. Okay, so this is why they really, you know, they come in so useful with the eyeshadow shields. Now what I did is I just cut one and, you know, in half. You don't need it. I'll just show you the size. So you can get these online. I got them on Amazon. This is the size they actually come in, and I cut that in the middle and I used each side because they are quite big. So we've done the placement of the pink, and then what I'm going to do again, we're just going to do a little bit of a blend in between, because we're going to get it ready for our outer V colour. Okay. So I would say these colours, you guys, suit all, like, in my opinion, any eye colour. Okay. So we're going to go with that red now, and again, it will be placement, and then we will placement, and then will I do this one or the maroon? Maybe we should actually use maroon. Okay. We might actually use the maroon and see how that goes. Well, let's try the red and see the effect on the skin, and then we'll go with maroon if it's needed. Now I can see that colour change really clearly. I'm hoping you can too. And what I'm going to do quickly before it sets is, there's a slight overlap there, a slight one. There we go, that's better. Will watch this if I need to use it again. But I could see it went up a little bit too far. Okay, so there's definitely a distinct difference. We're just gonna move this in here. Okay, so it gives it that more of a kind of dramatic effect, a slight stronger color for sure. So it's really up to you whether you want to go for that maroon. Now, I'm really frustrated. You know why? Because I got my e.l.f. lashes, and there is no glue, and I didn't realise. Apply a thin amount, but it doesn't. I'll have to have a look, guys, because the tweezers is there, but it hasn't said if it comes with glue. And of course, I've done the QC Makeup Academy. I've done their it's like a pro class, and they gave us these fabulous lashes, and there's no glue. So I would have done lashes today. So I'm going in with 2 mascaras just to kind of get the effect. So that's the red. Let's go on the other side, and then we'll see if we want to do the maroon, because that maroon, let's have a look. Do I have a finger I can swatch it? Yes, I do. Wow, that's deep. That's a real deep color. Wow. Okay, all right, so let's try this red on the other side. Again, it's just placement, bringing it up a little in. And then we're just blending. Get that harshness out. Bringing it in. Again, it's gone a little bit up further than I wanted it to, or has it? Maybe not. No, maybe not. Okay. Okay. So we could try the maroon, I think. Why not? It was the only distinct difference, I think, between the two. So what I'm going to do in a kind of change is I'm going to put it just in between the crease of both of my eyes. So I'm going to take it very carefully here, and what I'm actually going to do, and you guys are with me on this because I've never tried it before, and getting it in between that crease and here. Using what's on the brush to go in, so I'm not taking any more product off. I'm using what's on the brush, bringing that color forward to go into my inner corner. To get that effect. Okay, I can certainly see that maroon, and I think it really just finishes the depth of color. You can see there. I'm going to just keep that going for a minute. And then just doing I'm just doing this so when the tape does come off, it's not a harsh line. Okay, so yeah, you can certainly see the difference. It does kind of finish off the look, that kind of red look. Very, very happy with that. So we're going to go back in. This, we're just going to take it again a little bit, not too much, because there is a little bit on the brush, or on the, this is mine, so I know I did that, but this is mine, it doesn't go into my kit. And what we're going to do is look forwards. Bring that across as careful as you can. I always seem to have a little crease here, guys, which I always have had. Now, I did have an accident when I was younger on this side of my head, but I think it may have a little crease there. Okay, so you can see when I do that I have just brought it in slightly, and now I'm dabbing because we're going to bring that down the lid just to the corner of the eye. Okay, and now we're going to blend. Again, windshield wiper motions, bringing what's ever remaining into the inner corner. Always take a look at the other eye to get your to make sure everything's even, basically, on both sides, so you don't get that different kind of pattern on either side. And then, as I said before, I'm just going up here. What we might do is, now I can see kind of why they put the gold in there. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting one of the golds right into the inner and just slightly, you don't need to do that. You could kind of do your liner and lashes, but I might do a little bit of the gold in the inner corner, not much, just a little. You do get a couple of depths of color too, so this gold I think I would go for rather than these two. And let's do a swatch. Yes, lovely. Okay, do a little bit more, bringing whatever on the brush into the inner lid. And again, I can see a little bit of a distinct change there, so we're just doing that. And I always wash these after, but I find the point really helps. Okay. And then you can always use your concealer for a little thin line under the brow as well. So now I'm going to go in with this gold here. Now I go in with my fingers, guys, with gold all the time. So it's just going to be on the inner corners here. Fan it out a little bit. And actually, when it's warmed up with the other colors, it's not too it actually goes, they all kind of go together, which is important. And you could bring that gold out as far as you want to. So I think the glitters in this are a little more subtle than the ones in peach, I think, personally. And again, the last video, which I will link below, was the peach. So this is Saturn, what we're using. Oh, it's very nice. I do like that, guys. Now you could certainly go in with this one if you wanted to. This is kind of a shimmer, more shimmery gold, but I'm quite happy with what we've done. Just so you can see, I'm hoping it shows up on camera. And just a little more. Definitely, I would always suggest warm up glitter on your hands and, you know, place it on the eyelid. And actually, sometimes you have to kind of blend these two, but actually they do blend without having to use a brush quite nicely. Okay. So let's see if the e.l.f. gave us, it's the one thing I didn't think of. I'm so used to the Eyelure, and the Eyelure false lashes always give the glue. So let's have a look at this. Okay, before we decide on mascara. And it's just a tweezers. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it another time. I don't have the glue at the moment, but these were just the Eyelure, or sorry, the e.l.f. and these were the natural lash kit. I just wanted the natural ones so that the any eyeshadow I did, if it was going to be like this, the lashes didn't take over, if you know what I mean, because the QC Makeup Academy ones, they go quite dramatic, if you can see. So yes, there's no glue, which will be on my list for Amazon. So what I'll do is I'll stop here and do the mascara and come back. Okay guys, so that's the mascara on. I actually use them both. I use lengthening and voluming, and then I just finish a little bit off with the e.l.f. What one is this called? Big Mood mascara. So I'm kind of happy. I would definitely have put the lashes on if I had the glue. I think that would really complement it, but I think this is really good too, and there will be pictures. So what we're going to do is just take off from the top to the bottom really gently the look. And there you go, there you have it. Beautiful, really beautiful, vibrant look. I think spring, I love it. I would wear it going to an occasion with friends, things like that. Summer, things like that. I actually like the effect that it's done. Sometimes I would have usually kind of softened the lines, but I actually think it suits the look actually. So yes, if I had have had the glue for these guys, I probably would have put them on. So yes, because they're not too kind of big, and you do get the little applicator too. So yes, I'm very happy with that, guys. Again, it screams put lashes on, but you know, I would suggest that if you're going to copy this look. But let me know if you have the Beauty Glazed quads. They're really, I call them quads because they're quite small, but they have a lot, they pack in a lot of colour, and that's what you can see too. This would last you a long time because we didn't use a lot of colour, and the colour payoff is amazing. You could have added more glitter if you wanted to, but for me, I'm really happy with it, and very geisha looking, I think. So I do have my Laura Geller Best of the Best here, and I was just going to see if there's anything we really need. I think the NARS and the Charlotte Tilbury Glow have really suited the look as well. I might go in with a little bit of this bronzer, just a little bit, and I'm going to use just my, this was just a brand I found on Amazon, and we're going to use our Baked Bronze and Brighten in medium, and I'm just going to kind of put it across like that, just to give my skin a little bit of warmth. But I'm very, very happy. Let me know what you think, guys. If you've tried different ones, have you tried the greens or the berries? I'd love to know. I'd love to know what you think. I'm going to go in then with my, I'm actually going to use this brush for my blush because I want to very lightly, I don't want to go too, and I'm going to be using their, this is Laura Geller again, and it's her butternut, or not butternut, sorry, pink buttercream, very lightly. And I think it's just in between kind of light and dark, which I like. So just going to go really, really slightly here, just slightly, just like that, bringing it up like that, really gently, just to give a bit of a glow, a bit of a kind of rouge look. The way up like that. But yes, let me know what you think. I love the fact that I was a little bit unsure of the golds and things like that in it, but I completely see where they were going with that. And there is the gold I used that isn't extremely shimmery. You could the other shimmer we used in Peach yesterday was really, really shimmery, and it really suited the look. But I really, you know, that's not to say you don't get shimmers, you do, but I can definitely see they're a little bit calmer than the ones in Peach. So Saturn and Peach, which would be my favorite? I can't, if I was to really decide on a look I would use more, so it's not that I don't like the colors, I would probably use Saturn more. Personally, I would reach for Saturn, probably in the collection, and I'm going to do the berries too. So yes, this is it. The pictures will be out. I hope everyone is having a really good Easter break, and if you're not working like I am, I hope you do get a couple of breaks in between. My birthday is Saturday, so I'm going to be going to the beach. A different traditional Easter because I can't go home. Different things have happened that I can't actually go home, so I won't be going home till the summer. And so I'm trying to kind of make, we're going to make Easter this year a little bit different. You know, go to the beach, have a bit of a day on the beach. Maybe we'll just kind of, you know, hang out there, do something anyway. So yes, I hope you really enjoyed the look, guys. I do think that not actually not kind of trying to get rid of those harsh lines in this case, actually, I feel really really suits it. So yes, guys, let me know what you think. I won't keep you too much longer. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.